Breaking news for everyone planning to move to Canada. The government has quietly changed its visa and PR policies for 2025. Here's what they didn't announce publicly. Welcome to Canada Visa. A major immigration alert. Canada just introduced a new law that could cancel your PR anytime and affect thousands of visa applicants in 2025. Stay tuned as we reveal everything you need to know before it's too late. At first, it sounds normal. But here's the shocking part. Some of these conditions are so broad that even a small violation, like not updating your address on time, could trigger a review. For many PR holders, that means risking everything they've worked for. Now, let's talk about why this is happening. Canada has been facing an enormous rise in immigration numbers. With record-breaking applications from students, workers, and families, the system is under pressure. At the same time, there's growing criticism about housing shortages, job competition, and the rising cost of living. The government's response is to tighten the rules. This new PR law is meant to ensure that permanent residents are actually contributing, working, paying taxes, and genuinely living in Canada instead of just holding PR status while living abroad. But the concern among experts is that this gives too much power to the authorities. The new regulations could allow officers to reevaluate PR holders more frequently, even for minor infractions or extended travel outside the country. And that's where the real danger begins, because what counts as not maintaining residency obligations has now become more flexible and unpredictable. If you're a PR holder who's been living outside Canada for long periods, even if you've maintained your travel days properly, you could still face new scrutiny. If you're a new immigrant who hasn't filed taxes regularly or failed to declare income accurately, you could also fall under review. And here's something most people don't know. Under the 2025 policy, immigration authorities can now cross-check PR records with CRA Canada Revenue Agency data and employment records. That means if your declared residence, income, or activity doesn't match your actual status, your PR could be flagged for reevaluation. Even social benefits, like receiving child benefits while living outside Canada, could trigger red flags. It's all about proving that you're genuinely living and contributing within Canada, not just on paper. There are now several hidden factors that could unintentionally risk your PR. Extended travel outside Canada, even if within the 730-day requirement, might raise questions. Incorrect or outdated information, like forgetting to update your address or marital status, can be viewed as misrepresentation. Unpaid taxes or employment inconsistencies, such as working under the table, can lead to your PR being questioned. Criminal charges, even minor ones, can now be taken more seriously under the new enforcement system. And misuse of benefits, like claiming them while not physically in Canada, can result in cancellation proceedings. These are not theoretical risks anymore. They're already being reported in small cases across provinces. Immigration lawyers have confirmed that more clients are being asked to reprove their residency obligations, something that used to be rare. Now, what can you do to protect yourself? First, keep all your records clean and updated. Always report address changes, job changes, and marital updates on time. Second, file your taxes every single year, even if you had no income. This proves your active connection to Canada. Third, limit long trips abroad. If you must leave, make sure you document everything: work, family emergencies, or other valid reasons. Fourth, avoid any form of misrepresentation, no matter how small. Don't use fake addresses or rely on someone else's documentation. And finally, stay informed. Laws change fast, and what's acceptable today could become a red flag tomorrow. Remember, Canada's immigration system is now fully digital and connected from your travel records to your tax history. One mismatch could trigger an automatic review. To understand how serious this can get, consider this. Several PR holders have recently received notices asking them to prove their physical presence in Canada, even though they've met the official residency requirements. In one reported case, a PR holder was questioned for spending too much time abroad while still meeting the 730-day rule. The officer claimed the spirit of the rule wasn't met, and the case went to appeal. This shows that immigration officers now have broader discretion to interpret the law. That's why immigration experts strongly recommend maintaining strong documentary evidence, utility bills, employment letters, leases, tax slips, and travel records, anything that clearly proves your real life is in Canada. If you ever receive a review notice, don't panic, but don't ignore it either. Consult a licensed immigration lawyer immediately and respond with full evidence. Thanks for watching Canada Visa. We'll keep bringing you the latest news and real updates, not rumors. So make sure to hit the like button, share this video with others who are planning to move to Canada, and subscribe to stay connected with every new immigration change.